eyes, everybody. There we go. See, someone has joined. Tell me if you can hear me and how bad the background noise is. All right. There we go. All right. Can you hear me? I am in San Diego this week, and I understand it was a high of 100 degrees in Dallas today, and it was a high of 76 here in San Diego today. Can you see behind me there? There's the beach. I'm on Coronado Island. So yeah, we're at a work meeting, and this week I thought I would about some things that I did different wellness-wise to do better at this meeting that I haven't done in the past. So it'd be really cool if somebody could tell me that you're hearing me okay. All right, well, I'm just going to assume you can because I'm not hearing from anybody. So, a few things I did. Usually at these meetings, so I have my Aura ring here. You've heard me talk about it before. It has all these biometric sensors on the inside of it. You see that? And it's really amazing the types of things that it can track. And I've always known that travel is kind of hard on me, and especially travel and being in meetings all day and whatnot, super hard. So Phyllis, tell me how the background noise is. Is it all right? But anyway, it's always been super hard on me. So this time I did a few things. One is I fasted the 24 hours leading up to the meeting. So I broke my fast with dinner the first night we were here, which I would have continued to fast all of that night, except that the whole reason we're here is like for networking, connecting with other owners and whatnot, and a bunch of them wanted to go to dinner, so of course you can't put the cart before the horse, right? Anyway, so I fasted, so that was one thing. And another thing that I did was on the journey here, I wasn't having to make any decisions about eating. Like, was I going to eat the airplane meal? Was I going to get a snack at the airport? What was I going to have to drink on the plane? None of that. I didn't have to worry about any of it because I was fasting, so it just made it really simple. Also simplified the day. Do you hear the helicopter? We're really close to the Air Force Base here, near like Top Gun and stuff near San Diego. Let's see. Usually we can see it here in a second. There's aircraft going by here all day. Oh, there we go. You should be able to see it. Do you see it? There's helicopters and different aircraft and whatnot going by all day long. So anyway, so it just made the travel day much simpler, fasting, and then also it just really helped all my biometrics stay good. Another thing I did, usually I don't drink at home almost, but I frequently will when I'm traveling, just because that's the kind of situation that you're in when you're traveling. But this time I decided I was not going to drink alcohol, just to see how my body would respond. And so all I've had is club soda, and so far, like, it's done really well. Let me see if I can get on and show you my scores that my Aura ring gives me. There you can see. You see, I have all crowns, which is great. I'm sleeping great. I'm doing great. So that's really fun to see. And then the other thing that I wish I could do, but I probably can't, is on this night in this conference, there's always like a big dinner, and like we go off site. It's at the Air and Space Museum tonight, and I would really like to just stay here in the hotel and just be quiet. But again, you can't let the tail wag the dog. What is this piece of hair here? Anyway, and so I'll go out, but I will come home early because it helps me to turn in early. So anyway, just a little note to say that you do have control to do things that make your health better, which is great. Today at lunch, it's very interesting because I've been in travel for 35 years, but all the people here, as I see people that I see just a few times a year, what they all ask about is the farm. Everyone wants to know how the bees are doing, and everybody wants to know how the farm is doing, and they want to know about different things about bees, different things about cows. People just want to know about stuff like that. So I think that's really interesting that of all the travel stuff that we do, what I get asked about is the farm. And there was one person that was at our lunch table today. She had ordered some tallow balm from me, and she was just saying how much she loved it, which of course brought up the subject at the whole table as at large about what tallow, you put beef tallow on your face. And so we got to talk about why and how beef tallow that like at a molecular level is more closely matching the moisture that your own face makes, and how much better that is for your body. And I was able to tell him that I had just the regular unscented tallow balm, and then I also have the rose scented tallow balm on the website right now. So anyway, it's a lot of fun being able to talk about things that I love so much. So that's fun. Another thing about being up here this week is that it required that I get the farm ready for me to be gone. So some of the things I did, I fed the chickens, filled up the feeders as much as I could. I would have loved to have had another bag of feed around, but I didn't, so that's all right. And the other thing I did is I put an extra waterer inside each coop, so they each have a 5-gallon water, and then they each have a 3-gallon water, so they have plenty of water, which, as I understand, that it did reach 100 in Dallas today, so I was very happy to be missing that. And so y'all back in Dallas, be sure and rein it in and get it cooled off there before I get back. That would be very much appreciated. So, all right, who has any questions about, I don't know, San Diego? Let me show you the sign that we saw last night as we were going to last night's dinner. I saw it and I just thought, well, welcome to California. Oh, here we go. It says, keep out of water, sewage/chemical contaminated water. Water contact may cause illness. So you see that? So that beautiful water out there, there's signs not to get in it because it's all contaminated. And I know from watching the news that it's contaminated with sewage. So isn't that lovely? It doesn't smell, but yeah. But this is a very interesting hotel. I haven't seen any beehives or anything, but of course they're all very environmentally conscious and so forth. And this house just had a big refurbishment. Anyway, it's quite lovely. And of course the weather is lovely. All our eating is downstairs. Here, let me show you that. All of our meals are right down there, which at breakfast is perfectly lovely. And at lunch feels like you're on the face of the sun if you're on the wrong side of the table, because the sun is over, and so half the table has shade and half the table has sun. And it's quite warm. You would think it wouldn't be that bad, but 77 degrees and in the direct sunlight, it's not great. So, but it's lovely to be here. This is the best meeting we go to all year. It's right up there with the Bee Expo, which I will miss this year because I'm having my surgery on December 1st. So I won't be going to the Bee Expo this year. So my next 3 months out at the farm are all going to be dedicated to getting the farm shut down to the point where I can be out of commission for, a couple of months before I'm up and around again, I think. I don't remember the time frame that well, but I think that's what it was on my last one. All right, somebody shout out. We need some questions to talk about. Is there anybody here whose first time it is to be on our YouTube Live? I've been inviting people on all of our new videos to join us on this YouTube Live, so hopefully we've got some new people here today. So has anybody been to this Air and Space Museum that I'm going to later today? Is that worthwhile? Am I going to enjoy that? I don't know. I don't know if I will or not. But this hotel evidently is haunted. The main building, which is that main building right there, is evidently haunted. In the newer building, which I have no reports that it's haunted, but I suppose it be. But I guess you can either request the haunted section or the not haunted section. No, I don't really think that's true. Am I going to a Padres game? If you were here, Shannon, I would absolutely go to a Padres game, but that is not on the agenda. We are in meetings from beginning to end. Tonight we have a dinner at the Air and Space Museum. Tomorrow night the dinner is here at the hotel, which is a big benefit for the philanthropic arm of Signature Travel Network, which is called Travel Elevates. And what Travel Elevates does, like for instance, we just built a school, I think they said in Cambodia, I think. Anyway, they just do philanthropic projects all over the world because we really believe that travel elevates. Travel really does elevate the places that we travel to. It elevates the people that do the travel. And so yeah, that's and besides, if you can't elevate the world, then why do it? Which is also why I have Nonsense Farm, because I want to elevate the people that come in contact with Nonsense Farm. All right, what else? Are the Rangers playing tonight? I don't even know. Oh wait, is tonight the night the Cowboys are playing? Are the Cowboys playing tonight? Who has a prediction about the Cowboys game? I'm kind of I do love the Cowboys because I love Dallas, and growing up, I always, that was back in the days of the dynasty where I always thought the Super Bowl was the game that we played, that the Dallas Cowboys played against somebody else. And I would really like to get back to those dynasty days. I would like Dallas Cowboys dynasty to come back, and I would really like to come back. Also because it would just make my husband very happy, so that would be great. It would be super cool if the Dallas Cowboys were to win tonight, but I don't know if I can expect that it will happen. So anyway, all right, well, this will just be an abbreviated video tonight. I really appreciate you all joining. They will lose badly. Yeah, I'm afraid you're right. I don't even know who we're playing, and we won't even get to watch the game because we have this dinner tonight. But anyway, all right. So I will be back in my normal place next Thursday. I will be back at the farm. Oh, you're watching the game? That's great. Is it playing already? I'm out here in California. My time is all messed up. Anyway, all right. Well, thank you guys. I appreciate you coming so much, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.